look at this Bulldog defense. They've been playing pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they have. Very tenacious early, and that's exactly what they want to do if they want to win this game. Play as physical as possible.
You're right about that one, Henry. Mitchell Zach with the shot, and it's off. Out of bounds, Bulldogs ball. Hudson's gonna pass it in. Hudson to Weiner, back to Hudson. And wow, that was a nice block by Helgeson.
Senior there for Fenton, Kailana Helgeson, making a very nice play on defense.
It's gonna be Fenton ball, and Mitchell's gonna pass it in. Mitchell to Helgeson. That's gonna be out of bounds again. Weiner to Hudson. Hudson trying to make a play here. Back to Weiner. With the shot. Just off.
Threes fell very early in this one for RB, but not since that
Mitchell
first made
trying
one.
to drive, and she loses the ball.
Can you hear me? Okay, then take like one of the ear things off. Then take this one off. No. Dude.
Okay.
Overlapping, right?
All right. All right. With the shot. Just a bit off.
Good rebound there from Fenton.
Back to Helgeson. Helgeson with the ball. RB, wow, look at this. This is great defense by Hudson.
There'll be a foul on the Bulldogs there, but very physical defense early. It's exactly what head coach Jordan Mack likes to see out of his squad.
Yeah, this defense has just been playing really great this game.
Yeah. Would hope, though, that the Bulldogs do capitalize on it and knock down a couple more shots, as they haven't really been able to take advantage and blow this thing open.
Hernandez passes it in to Walsh. Walsh to Hernandez. Hernandez to Holakovsky with the three. As it's now a tie game, 5-5. Now it's to Weiner. Weiner to Hudson. Hudson to Vaiaya. With a shot, and it's going to be out of bounds.
If you're the Bulldogs here, I think you need to start looking for some more mid-range or inside the paint shots. The three ball's not falling here.
Yeah, completely agree with you. Calderon trying to make some stuff here. Helgeson to Mitchell Zach. That's a missed shot there by Mitchell. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to drive it. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Mitchell Zach keeps the play alive. And Fenton gets the basket here with the foul.
And one for the Bison. Very nice play. And I think we need to take note of Kennedy Holzak, who's been a big force there for the Bison inside that middle of the paint, getting all the rebounds for him.
Riley Mitchell with her free throws now. Here's the shot. It's going to be just off. Ariana Hudson. Back to Weiner. Weiner to Vaiaya. Back to Hudson. To Weiner. Weiner to Rogers. Vaiaya with the shot. It's going to be off.
Another rebound there for Holzak, and like the ball movement there from the Bulldogs.
Mitchell to Calderon. high shot. Wow. Very physical play there.
Indeed, the Bulldogs very physical on defense to start this game.
Mitchell going to pass it in.
Nice play there from Hudson.
Mitchell gonna pass it in again. Pass to Calderon. To Mitchell, Zach. The shot. Oh. Weiner driving. It's gonna be off. Oh, what the steal by Claire Evans. Pass to Hudson. Back to Hudson. With the shot. It's off. Calderon with the ball to Sayerski. Look at that. That was great defense by Aya. Mitchell passing it in. Off the hands. Calderon with the ball. And it's a steal. Hudson driving it, and the basket is in.
That's how you convert off the transition turnover there for RB.
Calderon with the ball. Gonna be out of bounds. Got a timeout by the Bulldogs. Walsh driving with the ball. It's gonna go to Porter. To Coinia. To Porter. With the shot. Gonna be just off. Get that, Coinia. Oh, look at that with a shot by Jocelyn Hernandez. Calderon with the ball. With the shot, it's gonna be just off. And it's recovered by the Bulldogs. Jocelyn Hernandez driving it down. With the pass underneath the Coinia. Still a little bit off there. Calderon with the ball. Time's winding down here. 2, 1. It's gonna be out of bounds there.
Out of bounds with 0.3 seconds. Bulldogs might be able to get a last-second heave off, but I doubt it. And that'll end the quarter.
That's going to end the quarter for us, as it is 9-7 Bulldogs.
What are your thoughts on how RB played this first quarter?
You know, RB has been playing really good defense. I think that they just have to get their offense a little better working, and I think that this team will be pretty unstoppable. Their defense have just been great.
Have to agree with you there. I got to take more high-percentage shots.
Calderon is going to get the ball. Oh, with the steal by Jocelyn Hernandez.
Be a foul on
and she
Fenton
gets
there.
fouled.
Very nice play from Hernandez for our RB in transition and just on defense. Like you said, that very stifling RB defense.
Here's Hernandez, gonna take her free throws. The shot. She misses her first. I'm gonna see if the RB can take the lead of 3 here.
Nice awareness there from the Bulldogs after that free throw miss. Get the ball back.
This is pretty good for the Bulldogs here. Oh, wow, the ball's going all the way back, but Walsh recovers it. She's going to give it to Hernandez. Hernandez to Gazuski. Gazuski with the shot, and we got to fight for the ball here. Sikierski is going to give the ball to Calderon.
This game's been very physical, very low scoring to kick it off here. Both teams not really trying to give an inch, and maybe could both use a little bit better decision making on offense, you think?
Yeah, I feel like on offense, they got to make some better moves here. And it looks like it's going to be out of bounds here.
This one's going to be RB ball. Fenton knocking it off the fingertips there.
Kalina is going to pass to Hernandez. Hernandez to Walsh. Gazuski. Walsh. Kalina. And wow, fight for the ball. What a play. And it's going to be a basket for Maggie Porter. Here's Calderon. Driving with the ball to Sayerski. Mitchell's going to throw it in. The play. She misses a shot there.
Nice pass inside there by the Bison, trying to set up an easy layup and draw on the foul.
Here's going to be Mitchell Zach. This is going to be her free throws. Here's the first shot. And it's going to go right through. I'm going to see if RB could possibly get to her head. Mitchell Zach with the shot. Sit to Walsh. Walsh to Quina. Quina with the shot. Just off. Cauldron. Trying to move it. Hernandez just being a game wrecker right here.
Evans is going to inbound it here for RB.
Substitution puts Weinert back in the game. Weinert and Evans. Evans passes it out. Oh, wow, that was a great block by
Great
Yador.
defense there from the Bison. Active hands to get the steal.
With the shot. And Mitchell-Zach, that was a great play. Weinert with the ball. Weinert to Evans. And wow. These Bisons have just been all over the ball.
That was Shiskarski on the block there of Evans. Like I said, active hands from Fenton. And there's a travel. Seen a little bit of that tonight, eh, Mikey? A couple careless turnovers, and that's why part of the reason our score is so low is not only has the defense been really good, but a bunch of unforced errors on offense for both teams.
I totally agree with you. I think once they start getting those turnovers right for both teams, we may have a high-scoring matchup here that's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, and as we talk about it, there it is again. Evans just not able to hold on to the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
Here's Candy Cauldron with the ball. It goes. Mitchell-Zach. See here.
It's going to be a foul there.
It's going to be a foul. And Mitchell-Zach, she's going to take the free throw here.
Yeah, I believe they got number 10, Bryn Gaversky, on the charge there for RB.
Their first shot, and she drills it.
Certainly something that you can appreciate so far in this game. You know, besides defense, has been Fenton's free throw shooting. Much more consistent than the Bulldogs so far, and that's why they're starting to build a lead.
You know, you're totally right. They just got to get rid of these turnovers. Gonna be the pass to Weinert. Weinert with the ball. The shot by Vaya. Weinert to Vaya. To Hernandez to Vaya. With the shot by Evans. Be off. Weinert to Vaya. To Hernandez. A lot of passing here. And wow, that ball's still alive, but Cauldron takes it.
Great
but
hustle
there's a
play
steal
by Evans.
by
Wow, look at that. Making up for her own mistakes right there and keeping RB in possession.
Very good. Pass back out to Weinert. Weinert's to Evans. Evans to Weinert. Great play, physicality there. Hernandez, off the backboard.
Looks like the Bulldogs just rushing their shots there a little bit. They need to set their feet, take aim, and let it rip accurately.
Yeah, they have been really rushing their shots today. It just seems like if they weren't listening too much at practice.
Yeah, a lot of off-balance shots, a lot of uncontrolled releases there, but the Bulldogs will go to the line here. It's Abigail Weinert, called her name a lot tonight.
Yeah, it seems like she's been holding on to the ball a lot. Let's see if she can get some points here.
The senior making a big impact here as she needs to. So like I said at the start of this game, kind of motivate her team, keep her team in it, give them the momentum here to hopefully retake the lead over Fenton.
Here's Weinert, and she makes her second free throw. Sikierski is going to pitch it out to Cauldron. Get that. Oh wow, the ball's on the court. Mitchell-Zach Sikierski. Cauldron. And look at this. RB's got the ball. Vaya trying to make a play. It's Hernandez with the shot. Just off.
Like the move there from Vala, passing it to her open teammate. Unfortunately, couldn't result in any points.
Yeah. So he missed the layup. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. Sikierski, first shot, be off there. You know, these Bison, their free throws have just looked almost perfect so far to start this game, but this time, not as much.
Yeah, I wonder if we're jinxing them a little bit.
Next shot.
Maybe not, as that one goes right in. Disregard exactly what I just said.
And, wow, that was
It's the last thing you want to see if you're a Bulldogs fan, just another unforced turnover. They can't really hold on to the ball as much as you hope they would, and it's really costing them here as they're down 3 late in the second.
Cauldron driving up to the basket. It's going to be off. Seems like Mitchell Zach just got fouled.
Fenton here doing a great job getting to the line, getting people inside the paint so they can draw fouls and keep racking up free throws, which they've been very consistent at shooting.
They missed the first free throw, which could give RB some light. Mitchell Zach second. It's going to be off. That's exactly what RB needed. Lupfer, Levia, to Weiner. It's going to be the Rogers. To Lupfer, back to Weiner. Back to Evans. Back to Lupfer, Via. A lot of passing today. And
lots of team play here from the Bulldogs, moving the rock around quite a bit, but not able to penetrate yet through this Fenton defense.
Yeah, this Fenton's defense just looked absolutely just astounding all night. Been limiting the Bulldogs right now. It's gonna be the pass to Evans. With the Lupfer. Look at that, Evans, the Lupfer. Lupfer with the shot. Evans trying to make a play here. It's going to be off the hands of RB. It's going to go back to Bison here.
Good job from RB there, offensive rebounding, and fortunately not able to get it in, but you know, something just kind of feels off from the Bulldogs so far tonight, not really able to knock down their shots, and it's costing them here early.
Yeah, it seems like they haven't flipped the switch at all. Lupfer with the ball. But Bulldogs luckily get the ball back. Lupfer to Weiner. Back to Lupfer. Lupfer with the shot. Maybe just off there. But RB is going to get a free throws here, or a free throw.
See if the Bulldogs can knock down a couple. They haven't had much success at the line so far tonight, but they do need a couple points here as this quarter winds down, a little over 30 seconds left.
This will be Lupfer's first free throw. It's going to be off. That's okay still. Still a 3-point game. But the clock ticking down. Hopefully RB can try regaining a lead here. She misses her other one.
Great active rebound from Yador there.
Cauldron, I've said her name a couple of times. She's just been driving with this ball all game. Mitchell Zach, she gets the ball. It's gonna be a 5-point game.
There's great ball movement from Fenton. Run the pick and roll there. Get themselves a bucket.
Rogers. Get that to Via. Back to Weiner with the shot.
That'll do it for the first half here at Riverside Stadium. Fenton leads at 17-12. Bulldogs been a little bit off tonight, but hopefully looking to bounce back here in the second half. Just need to knock down their shots, not rush their shots. Mikey, what would you say about how RB needs to get back in this basketball game?
Well, they've been very unsuccessful shooting tonight. I mean, every time I've looked at it, it seems like they've been missing a lot of shots. So I think if they can get some of their shots down, you know, as I said earlier, I think that they can easily be doing really good right now. And they got to stop forcing all their turnovers. There's just been a lot of turnovers that could have been easily prevented, but obviously they were not.
A lot of unforced errors there from the Bulldogs, I guess would be the terminology. And I guess RB really tonight, and this has been a theme for their first 5 games this season, and it's why they've only won, or excuse me, the first 6 games this season, it's why they've only won 1 of them, is that they really haven't been able to shoot the ball effectively, and they've turned the ball over way more than they would really want to. So I think if you're the Bulldogs, you got to clean that up, and you got to, like we've been saying, stop rushing your shots, you know, set your feet, make the right plays, and they're doing a great job with the ball movement. So you'd really like to see them capitalize off of that because they clearly play well as a team.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that they have just been pretty decent on defense, but, you know, their offense just hasn't been great.
With one of our basketball players,
Kamira Gunn.
and I'm going to start interviewing her about her current basketball season. So you had a game tonight. How was it? What was the score? How did you feel?
It felt good. I felt a little stressed out, but we came up with a win.
That's good. And were there any things you would like to change about the game, change about how you would have played tonight?
To get more rebounds and shoot some more baskets.
And also, we would like what was your favorite part of the game tonight?
Seeing Andy shoot some baskets.
And can you go into detail about what it was like to play against the other team?
It was a little stressed out, but we got it a win.
Are you happy to like finally be over with the game, to be able to relax with your family and all?
Yes.
All right, and we're back. Cheerleaders finishing up their performance there, entertaining this audience here at halftime.
It's a great job by the cheerleaders there.
Actually don't know what's going on here because men's basketball is coming on the court. I'm not sure if they're getting a quick warm-up or if this girls' basketball game is going to be called a little bit early.
You know, you can always use some extra shooting, you know.
Yeah, Bulldogs, nice start to the season, 3-1. Fenton, not so much, 0-5, but certainly going to be an interesting matchup here tonight as RB looks to kick off conference play with good win.
Yep.
Sure, lots of our viewers are looking forward to that one. And we are back here at the Dog Pound as the second half is getting underway here momentarily. Fenton leading RB 17-12. Mikey, what do you think the Bulldogs need to do to get the win here? Come back from down 5 at halftime and play the best that, you know, we know they can play here in the second half.
Well, yeah, they've just made some very costly turnovers so far, which I think without all their turnovers, I think that they could have easily had 6 or 7 points here.
Good defense to start for
There you go.
RB.
Hudson with the ball, past the Via to Weinert, after Hernandez. It's going to be just a little bit off there.
Yeah, Hernandez exercising something that we really saw in that first half from the Bulldogs is just not really setting your feet, rushing the shot. I mean, she was open, and she just kind of threw it up there before setting her feet. Have to think RB would make a couple more shots if they actually took the time to, you know, really focus on staying level and do it. Nice play by Evans there.
Looks like we got a foul here, and Adeline Via is going to be taking the free throws here.
Good start to the half for the Bulldogs. Physical defense, couple turnovers forced, and now at the line to cut into this lead.
That's exactly the Bulldogs start needing to do here. It's just 1 point here, but that is a very important play.
Yeah, low scoring game here. All the points really matter.
Yador with the ball. Gonna pass it out to Cauldron. And then to Mitchell. It's be out of bounds. It's gonna be RB's ball. This may be a really good play for RB to get back in it.
RB, very physical defense to start this one. Exactly how they need to respond after a rather disappointing second quarter.
Hudson driving.
The jump ball. And RB ball.
RB's ball now. That's very nice. So pass out, Hernandez. Shot, it's off.
Nice job on that runner there, drawing the foul by the Bulldogs. I believe that's, what's that? It's number 3, Jocelyn Hernandez. Called her name a couple times in the first half.
We'll see how she does with her free throws. First one's gonna be off, but if she makes this one, this is gonna be a 3-point game.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Bulldogs get it down to 1 score here. And they do. How about that?
Well, that
Bulldogs
is
capitalizing early.
All right, here's the pass. Let's see what we got here. We got a timeout.
Bison gonna take a timeout here, try and regroup after the Bulldogs having their way early here in the third quarter. The adjustments made at the half were certainly what they needed to be, and they haven't really knocked down a shot yet, but forcing their way to the line's exactly what you want to see, right, Mikey?
Yeah, you are completely right. RB looks like they are taking storm of the second half, and they're gonna see if they can keep up this momentum. Mitchell to working team.
Another nice play from the Bulldogs. I think it'd be very interesting to see when we call Claire Evans' name tonight. We haven't really called it as much, and Bulldogs want to win this game and feel like she has to be a major part of it.
Hudson to Vaya. Back to Hudson with the 3. And she gets it. Wow.
Very nice shot there from Hudson, and we're tied.
And wow, look at this, a steal from Hernandez. Wow, look at that. Hudson has just been taking over this entire game.
All the momentum here for RB.
That is going to be another turnover by RB.
Good defense there from the Bulldogs.
Looks like they're going to call it out of bounds here.
It will remain Fenton's ball, but RB very physical defense early. We saw it in the first half overall, and they're bringing it even harder now here in the third.
Mitchell, gonna swing this out to Sayerski. Look at this, Claire Evans to Hernandez, and Hernandez drops the ball.
Yeah, speaking of Claire Evans there, very nice pass. No good active hands on defense, get the ball and makes a very nice pass there, but Hernandez not able to corral it.
At this, Hudson's gonna get the ball. It's a jump ball. Look at this. Oh. Off.
Fenton will inbound it now.
With Mitchell throwing it in. Mitchell to Cauldron. Cauldron, Sikierski. Sikierski back to Cauldron. Look at this. Vaya is going to storm downfield. It's like here, we're going to get a foul.
Ariana Hudson really coming out here with a fury to put RB in front, and now she's back at the line, picking up that offensive rebound and making the physical play to draw the foul.
Yeah, she's leading the team tonight with 7 points. She's taken over since the start of the half.
She really has. The main reason RB's in front now and really fueling the Bulldogs' momentum here in the second half.
Now see if she can add on to that point leader right now.
And she does.
Helgeson passes it out. It's a jump ball. Wow, look at that. That was an acrobatic play by Claire Evans. Jumping up, putting the team on her back. Be out to Hernandez. Hernandez makes a costly mistake there.
There's Hudson again, active hands on defense. The Bulldogs, more turnovers than I can count really to start this third quarter, and it's exactly what they're gonna have to do. Fenton yet to score in the second half.
Fenton so far has been held scoreless.
There's another one, and it's gonna go off of the Bison. RB with the ball again. Yet another big defensive play.
You know, one name I keep seeing on defense that I'm thinking of a lot is Claire Evans. She's been a big impact so far.
Absolutely, as you know, I said it at the start of this quarter, where's Claire Evans? And well, there she is right now, making a lot of big plays for the Bulldogs.
Cauldron taking the ball. See, that's going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. It's going to be inbounded by the Bison. Cauldron with the ball. Out to Yedor. Mitchell-Zach off the rim. Looks like here we're going to have more free throws, which has been the Bison's really kryptonite this game. I mean, they've just been hitting free throws left and right.
Yeah, Malachek there. Very nice job drawing the foul and getting Fenton back on the line.
Malachek with the first shot. She makes it. Kate Hamilton now in the game for the Bulldogs. Mitchell-Zach, their second. She drills it. Hudson to Hernandez. Hernandez with the shot. It's going to be rebounded by Helgeson.
A little bit of an off-balance shot there for Hernandez. Like to see her maybe pass the ball or try and find a better opportunity there, as I would just kind of give him the ball away.
Yeah, I mean, Hernandez, as I've seen a lot, it looks like she's committed a lot of turnovers, and she has not been placing her footing as right.
Yeah, I mean, she's been a big force on defense for RB. I mean, who really has it, but not been able to do much on the offensive side so far tonight, as Fenton's back at the line again.
Helgeson, the first shot. It's going to be in and out of the rim here. Don't see much shots like that that just go in and out. Here's the second. I think I just jinxed it. It went in and out again. Just driving with the ball. Via to Claire Evans. Evans to Hudson. You got Lupfer to Via. Via with the shot. Just going to be a little bit off there.
Foul on the Bulldogs there as they were trying to be real physical and grab that rebound, but good job by Helgeson to hold on to it for the Bison. Actually, excuse me, I believe that's Sersky who's the one who's holding on for it. She will have a couple free throws.
Sersky's gonna miss her first free throw. You know, in a one-point game, you know, you need to make some right here.
Yeah, like we've said, every point matters in this one, and that one's gonna tie it.
Hudson with the ball, pass it to Evans. Evans with the three. Hudson, and it's a steal by Calderon. Calderon is gonna take the layup, but Claire Evans says, not today. Hudson.
Oh,
wow,
very
look at
nice
that.
play there.
Hudson gets the foul and the 2 points. This could be a 4-point play here.
Ariana Hudson with 10 points already, fueling this Bulldog team so far. Saw her a couple possessions back, crashing the board. She's doing everything for RB.
Her first. My apologies, a 3-point play.
Travel from the Bison, and RB's gonna get the ball back. Full of the momentum right now.
This is just great for him. Claire Evans is inbounding it to Lupfer. Hudson. Back to Lupfer. To Evans. Back to Lupfer again. Via. Hudson. The three. Hamilton. Just so close by Kate Hamilton.
Three off its mark there, but nice ball movement from the Bulldogs. That's the look you want to get.
Pass out to Calderon. Calderon to Yador. Mitchell-Zach with the easy layup. It's another one-point game here. Lupfer trying to get some momentum here. Evans with the three.
Claire Evans, usually a pretty good scorer, as we've talked about, but not really able to hit her stride so far tonight.
Yeah, not been able to find her groove. And that's going to be 2 points by Calderon. Oh, they count that as a 3-point. It's going to be out of bounds on Ariana Hudson. My apologies. It was not out of bounds.
Yeah, Hudson had it knocked away. It's going to stay RB ball.
Hudson with the shot.
Great awareness by Evans there to force the jump ball. RB's not going to get it. They don't have possession, but nevertheless a good play.
Sikierski to give it to Yador. And look at this. Are they going to call a foul here? Riley Mitchell at the line now. Here's her first. She drills it through. She's got air ball her second one. Someone from this Bison team who's been looking pretty good is Mitchell-Zach, Olivia Mitchell-Zach, number 24, who's got 11 points. And wow, that was a very costly turnover by the Bulldogs there. Ariana Hudson. We haven't had too much bad things happen with her this game. She's looked pretty good. Claire Evans, Hudson. And there you go, she makes up for that turnover she just got.
Evans and Hudson been the main momentum changers here for the Bulldogs as they're doing everything to keep RB in this game.
Candy Calderon, the shot. Speed in and out of the basket again. Lupfer driving down the field. Lupfer. Be out the Evans. Wow. Hudson for the three. And there's that by Kate Hamilton. My apologies.
Teams will take timeout here. I believe it's Fenton who called it, or actually, excuse me, it's RB who called the timeout, as they have the 27-26 lead. Much higher score in the third quarter. Both teams kind of found their momentum, found their offense, both having their runs here and there throughout this quarter, and we certainly have ourselves a competitive match.
Yes, you're completely right. You know, I think both teams, they have just been like a ticking time bomb, and they will not stop. They have just both been having pretty dominant offenses, but, you know, maybe if RB gets their defense down a little bit more, they could possibly pull this one off here.
Yeah, it's been a close one all night, and I think you're really going to have to rely on Evans and Hudson here if you're RB and you want to pull this one out.
Got a minute 34 left of the third quarter. Third period. Sikierski, it's gonna go back. Calderon, Hudson, they're gonna call that out of bounds. They are gonna call it out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Sikierski with the ball. Out to Yador. And
Kiersey's gonna draw the foul, and she's gonna get a couple of shots here.
just even more free throw, just even more. Like,
sorry to cut you off there, Mikey. If there's one thing really that, you know, you can really count on Fenton to do, it's forcing their opponents to foul them and getting themselves to the line.
You're completely right. And now we got a tie game here as Isabella Yador put down her first free throw. Here's the second one coming up right now. She makes the other one. So now Bison's got a 1-point lead. See if Hudson can do anything here.
Yador, if I'm not mistaken, is 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Consistency the Bison need.
Pretty sure you're right there on that stat. Hudson, that to Vaya. Let's see, what do we got here? That Vaya. And a nice turnover forced by the Bison there. Yador, and look at this, Vaya! No! It went from yes to no really quick there.
Yeah, it did. Nice steal there by Adeline Vieja, but not able to hold on to it, and the Bison will take the ball back.
Look at that, they get the steal back again. Evans, they draw the foul.
Claire Evans has just been great at picking off passes, really here in the third quarter especially. Kind of seeing inside where the Bison want to put the ball and intercepting it beautifully.
Well, Evans tonight, she's looked a lot lower than her usual self. She averages about 9 points per game, and right now she's got 6.
Yeah, our scoring's not exactly been what, you know, I think she and the rest of the Bulldogs would hope for, but her defense has been as on point as you could ask for, and the biggest reason that RB's currently tied right now.
Here's her second one. Gonna be just off. Like that. Helgeson. Out to Yador. That's gonna be out of bounds on the Bison. Claire Evans is gonna inbound it. Going to Hudson. Hudson driving down the field. Back out to Evans. Back to Vaya. Back to Hudson. Back to Vaya again. Evans. Wow. Very physical play there. That may draw the foul. This Claire Evans is going to get another 2 free throws. We'll talk about one thing. Isabella Yador, she has drawn, it says 3 fouls so far this game. Hopefully that, remember, I'm pretty sure if I'm right, it's 5 fouls a game, and then once you're at 5, then you get ejected.
That is correct there, Mikey. And Yador, she's doing a great job on offense, you know, drawing fouls, but on defense, she's committing a little too many of them, and Bison can't afford to have her being ejected.
Helgeson, out to Yador. Yador driving it. And look at that. The steal by Greta Lupfer. And the clock is gonna hit 0 here as we head into the 4th period, as it is a close one here, folks. 30-28 Bulldogs on top.
Yeah, the Bulldogs tonight, I mean, they fought a close one. Take a look at a replay here as watch Evans knock down the free throw. It's been real consistent for RB tonight, especially defensively, and biggest reason that the Bulldogs are currently holding on to a 2-point advantage. And you know, start of the second half, we were questioning how is RB going to get their offense in check? How are they going to be able to limit Fenton from getting to the foul line? And they've done a great job picking off their passes. Could be a little bit better defensively, but the scoring's been as on point as you could ask them to. Adjustments at the half were certainly effective, and you look to see them carry that into the 4th quarter. Mikey, your thoughts?
You know, I think Bulldogs definitely picked up the pace in the 3rd quarter. I mean, they just played a different type of basketball. Their first half of basketball and their 3rd quarter of basketball was a lot different. I saw a lot less turnovers, and I saw them using the turnovers they forced on the Bison turn into a lot more points.
Yeah, you're right there. You know, the Bulldogs came into this one kind of sleepwalking a little bit, weren't able to, you know, kick this game off how they'd like to, but great bounce back here in the 3rd, and look to see him continue it into the 4th.
Abigail Weiner is going to pass it into Hudson.
Hi, I'm Ethan Moss here with RBTV, and I'm here with
Charlie Rodas of the 6-Man Band.
All right, well, I see you're here with the band. What brings you guys out every time there's a game or whatever to, you know, keep you guys going and keep the music going?
Well, Miss Kelly schedules our events, so she gets to pick what games we're doing. We don't do every game, but we mainly do like the big games, like almost every varsity boys home game we do. And today, and a thing like today, we do like the Packet Place event for the Special Olympics. It's really special to do. And you know, keeping the music going, it's, you know, we put a lot of hard work and practice into this, and it's very fun to do.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Also, how many is of you guys in this band?
There are 8 of us. This year we had a new addition because every year we do auditions, usually in like October, November. And this year we have one new addition to our crew who is right over there. Who is Arlo Casey. He's a freshman. And if you're interested, if you play music, you should audition for 6-Man Band.
Well, thank you very much.
Weiner with the nice layup there. It's going to put the lead out to 6.
Timeout. Fenton now is great drive from Weiner. Bulldogs, you know, really picking up right where they left off in that 3rd quarter, holding on to all the momentum. Great offense, great defense into offense, especially on that one pick off and then that drive across the court and up and in by Hudson. And that's exactly what RB needs to do if they want to pull away and win this one.
You're 100% right. I got one question for you. Who do you think this MVP is going to be of the game right now for both the Bulldogs and for the Bison?
Well, right now, I mean, for RB, you really have to look at 2 people, Ariana Hudson and Claire Evans. Evans, you know, on the defensive side has been everything the Bulldogs could ask for. And, you know, Hudson's offense has been really what's allowed the Bulldogs to build a lead and to come back from down at the half. But, you know, I think overall I'd give this one to Hudson right now, the way she's been playing offensively.
Completely agree with you there. Calderon, so pass the ball to Sakirski. Calderon Bulldogs get the ball back. That is great. Weinert's gonna inbound it to Hudson. Hudson using her speed to the test. Weinert to Vaya. Back to Weinert. To Hudson. To Evans for three. And she knocks it down. This
Claire
RB is
Evans.
up 9.
Love to see the teamwork there from Evans and Hudson.
Calderon with the ball. Trying to get some stuff going. Mitchell Zach. Yador bounces off her hands. Calderon misses it. And Claire Evans running downfield with the ball. Vaya gets it back. Vaya recovers a turnover by her teammate. But looks like they're gonna call that out of bounds, and it's gonna be Bison ball.
I think actually they're gonna call that one a turnover as the Bulldogs unable to keep possession.
Yador, Calderon. Calderon running around. The three. And Yador is gonna get the layup.
Yador there on cleanup crew for the Bison, getting them their first points after this 7-0 RB run.
For the three. It's gonna be a little short.
Now Evans with the cleanup crew for the Bulldogs to keep the lead 9.
She's looked a lot better in this third and fourth quarter. Just has, you know, in the first half, I didn't really get to call her name too much.
Yeah, really the Bulldogs as a whole have been much more awake, much more active, and, you know, much more aggressive and successful on the offensive side.
It seems Riley Mitchell is going to pass this in. Very physical play there. That's going to call the foul on the Bulldogs. Or actually not. Excuse me, sorry for that. Sorry for that mistake. Hudson to Weiner. Look at this spin. Tried putting a nice little fadeaway there, but did not work out there. With three, from number 3, Riley Mitchell gets a 3. As now it's a 6-point game.
Foul there on the Bison as we're getting an offensive explosion here in the second half. Only a combined 27 points in the first half, but already over 30 second half points as both these teams really opening it up.
Kate Hamilton is going to take the first of her 3 throws. And that is swish, swish, swish. Gets it in here. That's her 3rd point of the day. Let's see if she can make it 4. She does. That was a great play.
Very nice free throw there, or excuse me, free throw shooting there from Hamilton as RB struggled with that in the first half, but if they can consistently make their free throws, I don't know how Fenton gets back into this one.
As we now have a timeout. I'm pretty sure that's for the Bulldogs who just called the timeout.
Yeah, RB will take a timeout here. Fenton certainly trying to figure out how they can go on a bit of a run, how they can, you know, stop the Bulldogs on offense and generate more offense of their own. They hit a couple threes here in the fourth. Looked rather nice from a shooting standpoint, and they got to continue that if they want to close this 8-point gap.
Yeah, right now it's an 8-point game. You can't call it over yet, but right now it looks like it's in the books right now for RB to win this one. And if they did win this one here, they would go 2-5 here, Henry. Yador to Sikierski to Yador. Back to again. And wow, very physical play there as Riley Mitchell falls to the ground.
Nice sportsmanship from Evans there. You know, that clearly wasn't intentional. And, you know, despite how intense this game has been and the physicality about it, we like to see both sides getting along rather nicely, showing good sportsmanship.
You are right here. Calderon tries passing it. Calderon with the 3, and she drills it, and now it is a 5-point game here. It's time to put some pressure on the Bulldogs.
Calderon for the Bison, just been their sharpshooter all night, keeping them in this one.
Hamilton, Weiner to Evans, back to Hudson. Not gonna connect there. Mitchell-Zach to Calderon. Mitchell-Zach is gonna make it, and wow, this came quick, and they got the foul. So, wow, this game that was once 9 points, I think I just jinxed the Bulldogs. I said that I thought the Bulldogs were gonna pull this off, but now Bison have been making an incredible comeback here.
Yeah, a little premature there, but plenty of time left, and RB's gonna have to rekindle that momentum that, you know, Fenton just snatched right away from them after that timeout.
Hudson with the ball. See if they can try getting some scores here. To Weiner. Weiner gets blocked. Hudson back with the ball to Evans. Out to Hamilton. Gonna be just a little bit off there. Very physical by the Bulldogs.
Will stay Fenton's ball though. RB not able to force a turnover.
Calderon. Calderon, Sikierski. Back to Calderon. Another physical play. Yedar. And Adeline Vaya may have got this ball back. No, they roll it in the Bison's favor. Yedar, Sikierski. There we go. That's going to be Bulldogs' ball with Kate Hudson inbounding it. Hudson to Weiner. Evans for the 3. She knocks it down. Wow.
Evans continuing her hot streak here tonight and really keeping the Bulldogs ahead.
She's got her points up to 16 now, which is just pretty impressive. Kate Hudson, or Ariana Hudson. Oh my gosh, my bad. Evans trying to make something happen, but cannot connect there.
She will draw the foul though and head to the line for the Bulldogs as they look to push this lead up to 7.
See if Claire Evans can get the 20 points tonight. Be a jersey match too, 2020. She makes her first free throw. She's up to 17. Can she make it 18 though? The shot. Gonna be off.
Good rebound from Hudson. Ariana Hudson, nice hustle play off the free throw miss, and now she's at the line for the Bulldogs.
That was a great play there, and now it seems like Ariana Hudson and Claire Evans are fighting to see who is gonna be that scoring leader right now. She makes her next one. Now, the Dogs are up pretty well here. Up by 7. Pass to Yador. Yador, Sikierski, back to Yador, trying to make something happen with the shot. Be off. Yador out of bounds, but Bulldogs, they're gonna get the ball. Ariana Hudson trying to get something here. Claire Evans. It's Kate Hamilton. It's going to be a timeout taken by Fenton here.
Yeah, the Bison here in this final 2:20 left in the, 2:18 left in the fourth quarter. Got to figure out how to surmount a run here and get themselves back into this game. Not that I haven't been in it, for its entirety, but really need to push themselves to tie it up.
Yeah, they looked really strong in the first half, and now they have just been going down a spiral in these last couple of minutes. They tried making a comeback, but Ariana Hudson and Claire Evans has just been declining and declining them.
Well, I'm honestly going to disagree with you there, Mikey. I think, Fenton's really done a great job in the second half. They've been much more potent on offense. They've got their shooting together. They haven't forced as many turnovers on defense, but that's really just because Claire Evans and Ariana Hudson have been so good for the Bulldogs. And, Fenton just really hasn't found a way to combat that. First half, they were kind of slow, but offensively, they've really improved. It's just RB's got some really dynamic players that allow them to hold this advantage.
And that is a heck of a turnover there. I haven't seen something like that.
Yeah, the full court pass going astray there.
That's a reason sometimes that you don't do those full court passes. Hudson to Evans. Evans from three. I'm gonna call that out. That was a heck of an effort by Ariana Hudson. Out the Calderon. Riley Mitchell, Calderon. Out the Mitchell, Zach. Kate Hamilton driving down. Kate Hamilton.
Too strong.
And if they're gonna draw a foul here.
Yeah, nice hustle play there from Hamilton. First attempt was a little too strong off the glass and able to fight for her own rebound and then draw the foul.
Kate Hamilton here to take her free throw. That one's gonna just be off there, but I think a couple more points here and this is gonna ice it for the Bulldogs. 7-point game after all. Still comebackable, but Fenton's got to force a lot of turnovers here and prevent the Bulldogs from scoring.
Nice play there by Hudson, keeping the ball alive and keeping RB in possession. As it looks like they will take a timeout, maybe in the Bulldogs, and as we head into the final 90 seconds of this one, really need to look and see what can RB do to close it out? Mikey, what do you think?
I think right now you just got to play keep away. You got to not make any ridiculous passes. Just, try eating up as much clock as you can and don't try any crazy shots, Got to get your footing right and, just try making plays out of stuff.
Gotta agree with you there. The Bulldogs, they just can't really make any unforced errors, unforced turnovers, and they should be able to salt this one out.
Ariana Hudson, Weiner, back to Hudson, back to Weiner. Evans.
Be a foul on Fenton. Evans will go to the line.
Evan draws the foul. That is amazing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Fenton was trying to intentionally do that or what really happened there. They were kind of tangled up in that far corner, and RB's going to get a couple free throws out of it.
Claire Evans with a shot. Just a little bit off there, but 17 points on the day for her. I think that was a pretty solid performance by her, considering that her average is 9 points per game.
There's 18 for Evans. Her high on the season's 20, so see if she's able to match that tonight.
You see Fenton's gonna try making a lot of wild plays here. Via, and it's gonna go in. Wow, a 10-point lead.
Very
over
nice
these
job
Bison.
by the Bulldogs there. Transition defense into transition offense will win you basketball games.
It's gonna be an accident. It's gonna be a turnover by Claire Evans, but definitely not intentional. Just trying to get the ball back for her team. Jump ball. Let's see who's got the ball. There we go. Weiner. Abigail Weiner. Out to Kate Hamilton. Back to Weiner. Back to Weiner again. And let's see what happened here. Did we get a foul call? And Claire Evans is gonna take it here. We're gonna see, could she get the 20 points here? See, could she get the jersey match 2020? Okay, she's one step closer. Just needs 1 point here for a great 2020 game.
RB here in the final moments really pulling away in this one. The lead is 11. Great efforts from Hudson and Evans tonight.
Can't also forget about some of the other big impacts by this team, like Kate Hamilton, Maggie Porter, and Abigail Weiner.
Yeah, all around great effort from the Bulldogs as Evans makes it 20 on the night. Great performance from her, and
Weiner to Vaya. And wow,
collision underneath the basket.
that is crazy that there's no foul there. Helgeson, Morkentine, and Vaya recovers it. Hudson. They're gonna close that one out here as RB is gonna pick up the win, 51-39.
Great win there by the Bulldogs. You know, Evan and Hudson, the main components, but an all-around great effort from RB, getting their second win of the season, getting their first win in conference play. It really should be, you know, a motivator, a building block to kind of build off of and hopefully continue to win in conference and in this season. We have boys basketball coming up in a few moments. This has been RBTV Sports. I'm Dakota McGonigal.